Alright, yo, what's up boys and girls, this is RoxorLoops and we're here live today with the Beatbox Talks. So we're having with us Blady Kris, make some noise Blady.
Hey, what's up guys?
We have ZeDe, make some noise ZeDe. And we have Skiller, make some noise Skiller. Hello? I think, yeah, there is Skiller. Skiller kind of froze on my screen, like he's a little bit laggy for me, but it's gonna be good. So we're ready to start off, and to start off, what better way to start off than a little beatbox from ZeDe, because he has a good microphone. Because he has a good microphone.
That's so funny.
Yeah, ZeDe. Woo!
Super dope.
It's a special stream today because, well, we're having two world champions with us right here now, and Alem is going to be joining us at 8:30 as well. And we have a
ridiculous.
Exactly. We have a chat. Let's see if anything is happening in the chat at the moment. Actually, nothing yet. So the point of these Beatbox Talks is that people can ask us any question, and we will reply as good as we can. Are you guys also online? ZeDe, Blady, Skiller? Can you see the chat?
No, I'm not
see
looking.
Twitch. I'm on Twitch. You're live on YouTube. I don't really see anything right now.
I'm gonna.
Can I ask something?
Yes, Blady.
Type something,
I don't know if I asked the ZeDe already, but I want to start with Alex, because like I saw somebody beatboxing and I immediately knew that it's something for me. Like it was this thing, this moment that you like, it's super clear and I can even see myself in the future. I can see the road, like commitment, like it was really like, okay, done, I'm set for life. What was your experience to, you know, like first see beatboxing or first decision to work on it? You know, like your real story, you know, for you.
It was funny story because actually I never said to myself, okay, I'm gonna do it. It was so fluent. It was like
Natural.
somehow 2 years have been passed, and I actually understood that I'm already a beatboxer, you know. So it was really naturally, because I heard some sounds. I tried to imitate, tried to create, and this is how my mind worked back in the days. After this, of course, I saw some beatboxers, and actually I understood that what I have seen before actually was already discovered from other people, and it's called beatboxing. And that's the moment when I started.
So you were already beatboxing before you know what beatboxing was, basically. And Skiller is a little bit lagging out for me again. For you guys too?
Yeah, same.
I'm also having problem with the chat, sadly enough. I'm testing this to get the both chats at the same time, so I will have to be switching chat to chat.
I have both chats on, so.
Okay.
No problem. It's weird. For me, it's weird, like, if somebody is starting to beatboxing by itself. Like, many people has it from our community. Kella also was doing it the same, making sounds. You guys also were natural into sounds?
For me, like, I was doing something like beatboxing when I was younger, but, you know, it was not beatboxing at all. I was just making some ish, ish, or something, you know, like doing some beats. But
that's still big.
yeah, but it was more about the feeling and the groove, and not so much about the sounds back then. You
Yeah,
know?
of course, but it's like the same.
And I think I was mostly imitating Will Smith from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and also imitating my brother Minna. He was also doing some stuff.
Nice.
But nothing big. Nothing big. I will try. I think Skiller. I'm gonna try to get Skiller back. How about you, ZeDe? Did you do sounds before you knew what beatboxing was?
I think as a kid, of course, and I think a lot of kids also did that, like, and with the car when I was playing around, stuff like this. So nothing really seriously. But I started making noises when I heard it the first time on Michael Winslow.
Oh.
You know, so I was so fascinated, and because of him, I started to get interested in making sounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So that's how
sorry,
it
guys.
started for me.
Yeah. I think Skiller is at the momentarily offline. So
No? Do you
No,
hear?
he's here.
You're
Yeah,
here?
now I hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's connected.
Yeah. Okay. He was just sitting very still.
Yeah,
Right.
I was listening to the story of ZeDe.
All right. All right. Yeah.
But I just want to say again, for me that's so incredible because I needed to force myself so much for the sounds. It was like total opposite of natural to get the first sounds, and it was really like such a like fighting with on especially like firstly you are not believing in it, so it's like learning more. It's like, okay, I can actually do this and that. So it's very interesting the way, you know, the beatboxing and making music, the way we are doing it went into your lives. It's very like, for me, it's like, I can't believe it.
Oh my God. I can't
Interesting
believe it.
for me.
Yeah. Well. Let's see. Let's get to a question from one of the viewers. I'll take one from the YouTube. Where is Alem? That's a good question. Alem is coming at 8:30. He was having a date with his girlfriend. So he told me he could make it at 8:30. So at 8:30 we're calling him in. Hopla. And thank you for subscribing. Another question. Let's see. Can Skiller drop a beat? Okay, yeah, that's a good question.
Drop the beat.
Yeah.
He can.
That's such a flavor.
I think
That's
Skiller
like
can
a
drop a
l-
beat.
I think I spat on my monitor.
Really all sounds with, you know, character.
Yeah,
That's really lovely to hear.
That what I tried to say before my connection was bad, but the thing that I started 2 years without even experience the beatboxing helped me to understand how the making the sounds is working, you know. So I really made my unique style before actually I was much into the internet and all the other videos and stuff.
Super cool.
yeah, that's
But it feels this way, right? When you hear the story, it's like, yeah, it sounds like totally him. It's so totally also like another guy who has totally sound out of the world. You know, like his sound.
yeah, and I think
It's same like you hear ZeDe or Roxor. It's like, okay, this totally sounds like this guy and not another guy.
Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, and I think it's it is obvious now. Like a lot of beatboxers that I hear when I have some people that I meet through internet or on the World Beatbox Camp, a lot of them are doing the same sounds and practicing the same techniques. So yeah, I think it's just because now there is like the lip roll, for example. Everyone is doing the lip roll, but this is just one example. It's the way of beatboxing. Everyone is like imitating the school that is there now.
It's beatbox battle, the new beatbox battle culture now, movement, right? Everybody's going for the battle tricks because they are working, because most of the events are battles. So this is the way you're going to be on stage.
Exactly. We had a question here from Ken S. By the way, who did TK first, ZeDe or Skiller? I know Skiller's TK's version is with closed lips.
That's true.
Yeah. We have different kinds of TKs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know. I never heard Skiller doing it before me, but I think it's the same for him. I don't know. So it's hard to say.
I think I have to. We all have to give the credits to ZeDe for developing the technique of TKs, like it sounds TK. The way I used is with close, which is again TKs but with closed mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first guy who made the TKs was Kenny Mohammed, so that's how I learned from making TKs.
Yeah, exactly. Like the TK, the wind technique on.
Yes.
The
it's just a small part, but I took that small part and developed it. It's you know.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly.
When I yeah.
One, two. Yeah, and Killa Kella also in the drum and bass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Blady.
When I first time heard this rhythm, the new rhythm of ZeDe on MSN or something, it was like so ridiculous, right? To hear it first time, the rhythm actually in small file, it was like.
Yeah, and it
was incredible to like even imagine that you have this part of beats and you take only 3 here and you play around with it. It was so beyond, you know. Now we are all producers of our beatboxing, but he was already the producer.
Yeah, I think it's also the way that he used it in slower beat, because it was used for drum and bass or the wind technique, this kind of beat, and then when ZeDe was doing this, like in a boom boom cats boom boom boom.
Super groovy.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It just happened from freestyling with the wind technique. You know, it was really funny, and for me, it was just freestyling around, and people started to like, "Whoa, what's this?" And for me, it's like,
nothing.
Just freestyling. So I wasn't really thinking about, okay, I have to take this and make this, and now it's awesome, or people will love it. I just did it in freestyling, and I saw people start liking it, and I started to create routines with it, and that's how it started.
Amazing times. I'm gonna quickly read a little bit more from the topics here. Do you think that the new generations of beatbox is unoriginal, like how beatbox will be later? Yeah, we just touched a little bit on the topic, but it's always like this, that in my days when we started, everyone was imitating Razel, If Your Mother Only Knew, or was imitating the wind technique. Like my first battle I went, everyone was doing wind technique and water technique, and so I guess it's normal that you practice what is hyped at the moment, but out of all this hype and all this let's say practicing new school things, guys like Napalm arrive, you know, which is to me new school, and he does lip roll, but he's kind of like the godfather of lip roll, you know. So it's always like there's a lot of beginners or a lot of newcomers who do the same techniques, and there's always someone who takes something to the next level. So for me, yeah, I would say in the new school, napalm is for sure something different for me and something new and fresh to hear.
And also they are also young. They are just starting, you know, like on their life. So a couple of years they will just become really themselves, you know. And the sound is going to be even more and more. There's such a potential to grow when you see this new scene. It's really like, I really wonder how they're going to sound in 2-3 years.
Exactly.
I think that the beatboxing is going in this direction, you know. Every new beatboxer should be able to do everything, you know. Every new school beatboxer should do good techniques, should be loud, should be the structure should be good, should be able to counter in a battle. So this is the key of being successful new school beatboxer, to be able to do everything, you know, and paying attention on all the different techniques and different sounds and different spectras from the beatbox. Many people don't like it, but actually we cannot change it. We should accept this. I mean, this is the way where the beatboxing is going, and I think it's totally okay.
Yeah. What about you, ZeDe? Thanks for subscribing, guys.
I totally agree what Skiller said, man. It's like, and what you said as well. You know, it's when we started beatboxing, we did the same like the people today. You know, we looked up to the biggest and we copied them, and that's what they're doing now as well. You know, so and Napalm is killing it right now, or Alexinho, they're like killing it. And
oh yeah, Alexinho also wonderful.
They're looking up to them and they want to be like them. So it starts there. And from 1,000 of them, one of them will be going crazy original and start to do something new as well. And people will then look up for this guy and start to copy him. It's totally normal, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Is it only me that I see only part of Skiller video?
I see Skiller completely.
Me too.
Skiller.
Something
hey,
wrong.
Skiller, put your hands in the air if your name is Skiller. Yeah, I can see him completely. Blady.
Okay, something weird here.
Something weird on your side. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I like the way that Blady Kris is teaching beatbox to children. It's
Yeah.
as well. Blady, after your sip of water.
Yeah, good that you like it.
Can you? Okay. I have a question.
Please train like it. It's gonna be good.
There's a question from Emil Almamedov, which is a question for Skiller. Who was your favorite beatboxer when you first started beatbox?
Actually, the first first beatboxers who I saw, the first video was Fat Boys, you know, because back in, actually I started 2002 or 2003, and I saw Fat Boys in the internet. We didn't have YouTube, we didn't have Facebook, and when I typed beatbox in the search network, I found Fat Boys. After this, I found Razel, of course, Doki Fresh, Kenny Muhammad. But this generation was such a big influence for me. Then I started exploring more and more the beatbox community, and I understood that there is huge community, not huge, but big community for my understanding back in this time. And I registered in humanbeatbox.com in 2004, the forum,
Yeah.
and then I understood that there will be World Championship. Then I met Roxor. I met people like Blady. After this, I met ZeDe, and yeah, beatbox life is great, man.
Yeah, I remember the young Skiller at the World Championships. Really like, and he was already. He said to me, "I want to be the fastest," and I said like, "Yeah, but it's not about being fast. You know, if you want to be fast, you need to learn to be slow." But I was pretty fast back then as well, right? Clean and fast in those days. And Skiller was just like, teach me, how do you do this technique? How do you do that? And he was just wanting to learn everything and as fast as he could. Like a rocket.
Yeah, it was really special. Like Slavian ghost wandering around like, give me train,
You know what's fun? That back in 2004 and 2005, actually I didn't speak any English. My English was so.
Right. That's why we couldn't communicate. Yeah,
I traveled everywhere. I didn't miss any international event, and the way I communicated was with my beats. I didn't speak words. I just did beats, and actually I met friends without even speaking them. Like Roxor, I didn't have the fluent speech with him. You know, it was
right.
Like,
that's right.
Crazy, and that was the moment I understood that actually beatbox is for real international language, because I didn't need any language to communicate and to have great time with all these amazing people I met.
Exactly.
So it's a big inspiration.
Ridiculous. Super cool.
So they were saying that I was playing League of Legends on Twitch, but I'm not, which is true. We are not playing League of Legends now. But I'm looking forward to play a game. Last 2 days I've been too busy with preparing the stream, but tomorrow I will play a game for sure, or 2, or maybe even 3. Can ZeDe, another question from Ken S. Can you do inward TK?
Yeah.
Of course.
Shit. Nice, man.
But I don't really use it that much. I don't know. For me, the regular TKs are much more comfortable to do. Yeah.
Yeah. For me too. Then we're getting hellos from the Netherlands from William Hummel and from Hurricane, who was on the stream last time.
Yeah.
So what up, Hurricane? Next time, see us again on the stream. And then a friend, my best friend Dome, is also in the chat. He's asking, can you do the beat and the chorus at the same time?
Oh.
Sweet, man.
I guess I can. and I'll do it. I know it's a troll, but I'll still do it. And I just want to say that this is the thing that got me into beatboxing anyway. I mean, Razel doing the If Your Mother Only Knew. When I heard it, I couldn't believe it. And when I practiced for it, actually, like, maybe I can talk about the technique that I do, because when I listen back to it, he does it a little bit different. But I go like the If Your Mother Only Knew, and I go like If Your Mother there already, the humming If Your Mother Only, and I also do it on only. But when I listen to Razel, he doesn't do it on only, or I'm mistaken. It sounds to me that when Razel does it, he cuts on only, but I make the only, I make a hum there. So there you go, Tompi. This one was for you. A little bit of an explanation.
In this little part, little more of hum.
Yeah. On the only, I do a hum.
Yeah, he's breaking it down. I remember now. And it sounds good with this little break.
Yeah.
It's groove. It's more groovy. But your version is also good.
Oh. And then Ken S is asking a lot of questions. So this guy is really going for it. It's his time. Dome and Defa also do lip rolls, but they do it different. Yes. That's true. I mean, there we go. Like, if you start to do the lip rolls different, then we're getting somewhere.
Just do your sound, do your material, prepare material, and then tour world with it and have fun. That's the thing.
Good advice. Yeah, that's a good tip.
And William Hummel also started with the Fat Boys. And so on.
And so on and so on.
So much fun. Sim, another friend of mine, I missed your question. Okay, Simpy, like, yo, Simpy, like, sup guys, which techniques do you really like from each other? That's a good question. Like, Skiller, what do you like from all of us?
Okay, first I start with what I like in Blady is that he's the really master of using the letter R in the beats, you know. Somehow he's managing to put the sound that I cannot understand actually what he's doing, and it sounds original. That's what I love. If I close my eyes, immediately I understand that this is Blady, you know. This is just show me a few bars of this beat, bro.
You mean the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few bars, we said, Blady.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man.
Cool that finally somebody listened to it. Yeah, it's such a like sound from nothing. The brr.
Can ZeDe copying RoxorLoops?
Do the beep job job, do the start up, do the beep job job, do the start up.
Nice.
Nice
Something like that.
Something like that. That's right.
I really, by the way, I really love to use this house groove. I don't know if it's from you or from who you got it, but I love to use it so much. I'm still using it in between techniques and stuff like this.
It's basically a groove that I heard from Kenny Mohammed in one of his like interviewish MP3s back in the days.
Okay.
But without the hi-hats, and I think he add a little bit of hi-hats. So he has this like the house music, something like this. I don't know if you remember this one.
Sick.
And
I don't remember.
And it goes to like something like this, and then you know I just found a way to like put hi-hats in between everything. Like I really like because I did the beat by feeling, right? But there's actually the beat is like so there's like space for all the hi-hats and going something like that.
I think Roxor was the first guy who did triplets, and his breaks were amazing. Like, definitely a legend.
Thanks.
Yeah,
man.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the triplets. I learned it from Beethoven, which was an old school Belgian beatboxer, and he's actually Austrian champion. We took him to the Austrian. Oh, okay. Alem is calling in, so. Guys, I will add him to the conversation. Sorry to break this nice story. Where are you? Boom, come in. Come in, Alem. Yo. We're trying to get him in.
Yeah.
Yo, Alem?
Yo.
We cannot see
Alem.
you. We can hear you, but we cannot see you. Tu es où?
Ok. À la maison.
Oui, on voit le mur.
Ah ouais?
Ouais.
Attends,
Je
j'arrive.
sais pas.
Yo, everybody, ZeDe. Skiller is so serious. Yo, yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, Blady. Attends. Pourquoi ça? Yo, Denis.
Okay, guys.
C'est là.
I don't see Alem.
Yeah.
C'est là.
Yeah.
yeah. We got him.
Alem,
We got him.
boom, boom, boom.
Ouh là
What's
là
up,
là.
guys?
Ça va? How
Ça
are you?
va?
Good man.
Oh, this
C'est
is.
bon.
Oh, I
Je
get
peux pas
so
te voir,
excited.
Roxor. Moi.
Oui, oui, je te vois maintenant. Tu es là.
Moi, je peux. Mais moi, je te vois pas.
Ah non, parce que le webcam est pour le stream et il peut pas faire le 2.
D'accord,
Donc,
en
il
fait,
peut-
ça, tu le diffuses en stream, ça.
Ouais, c'est ça. On est live sur stream.
D'accord, excellent.
Ouais, sur YouTube et Twitch.
Ah, génial.
Ah ouais, ouais, ouais.
Ok, excellent.
Hey, how good is this crew? Oh my god.
Ouais. We
How
have
good is this crew?
3 world champions
Ridiculous.
Ah,
and 2 vice world champions.
Oh.
Toi aussi, Aline, t'es aussi vice world champion, hein?
ouais, c'est vrai.
Tu les deux en même temps. And we have Blady.
And the bloody. Oh, it was so funny to me when I heard we do this stream. The world champions and the bloody.
Ça va, Alem?
Ouais, super. Vraiment bien, ouais. Il y a du monde qui regarde là?
Ben, je sais pas. En fait, attends, je vais.
On va parler speak in English, maybe, no?
Yeah,
I can try for ZeDe's killer because if we speak in French.
yeah. We have 38 people watching.
Okay,
now live.
cool.
And we are talking with the people and we're asking questions and answering questions.
Okay, cool.
So we were just answering the question of what does everyone like about the other one in style. For example, Skiller was mentioning that he liked the way that Blady managed to make the r sound in the beat. And for me, that I make the triplets. And ZeDe was saying, what were you saying again, ZeDe?
That you got super groove.
Yeah, I like your house groove.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And before I said that's killer sound ridiculous and different.
And what do we like about Alem?
Mais vous parlez de qui? Sorry, hein, I want to understand.
Oh,
Mais vous parlez de qui quand tu parles de ce son-là? J'ai pas compris ça.
ah, on parle de... Chacun a dit quelque chose des autres, ce qu'il aime, des autres...
Ah oui, ok, c'est ça.
Les
ZeDe
styles,
disait ce
techniques.
qu'il aime de Skiller et Skiller disait c'est ça. Ok.
Ouais, voilà. Et qu'est-ce
C'est
qu'on
pour tout.
aime? What do we like of
My
Alem?
turn.
Mm.
I like Alem in battle. Battle mode is a beast, destroying the stage. I like the energy of Alem. And I like the fastness, all the techniques. He's really like hardcore.
Going for it.
Yeah, hardcore training every day. Ah, blah, 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 blah. It's bodybuilding beatboxer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's his willing to fight. You know, he's like Son Goku, man. If he
Oh, yeah,
if
that-
he- if he's like-
Exactly.
if he's like losing, he's like
Yeah, but why I do
You know?
that? Yes, but why? Because I saw Skiller on the stage on the battle, and when I'm training my round in my house, I'm thinking about Skiller like you are. I don't know this word in English.
Yeah, it was
Guerrier.
powerful when he did it. Yeah.
Guerrier. Comment tu dis guerrier? Warrior.
Warrior. Warrior.
Yeah, like a warrior, and I love so much Skiller for that, and I have that in my hand, and it's why I want to win like this.
Yeah.
Became the Terminator, you know. He's the real Terminator.
Terminator, I love it. Terminator, I love it. It's good. Yeah, like this. It's good. I need a coach dancer, like you know, if I you know, with a real dancer, and he teach me the real. It's good, but yeah, and of course ZeDe inspire me a lot too. I remember the first time when I saw the world championship, and I don't know Rip Swan. I didn't know Camille is here. My girlfriend is here, and she's an English teacher, so she can translate a lot. Thank you, Camille. But yes, I remember this moment on my computer, like who is the world champion? Oh, the name is ZeDe. Ah, crazy! I saw this guy in my championship. He judged my championship in France, and I remember like I just know ZeDe, and I say, yeah, he win. And I know what guys, but these guys win the world championship, and I love ZeDe, and you know, but I can say again, I love you, ZeDe, for your clean attitude and very clean sound control, like calm down, please, you know, like precision, really, wow, perfect, and
thank you, man.
Please, everybody, listen how we can clean with beatbox. Please listen. For me, it's like this for everyone, and it's good. But
Thank
yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And it's hard. It's hard. Now I know it's hard to be clean on stage. I respect you a lot now. And Skiller is different for me. Skiller is like an attack, like a powerful beat. Like if I do, it's good. It's good. It's different. It's very different preparation, like how I can do on stage. And Skiller is a warrior.
Oh yeah.
We had a question: would Alem be competing again in the next year World Championship?
If I do again,
yeah.
This is a really good question, but the best answer for me it's if I do, nobody. I don't want. I want to like it's a surprise, and I don't want to say yes or no. I just want to say we will see, and I don't know. Judge for me, it's I won't judge, because if I judge, it's like another, you know, I win and after I can judge. So it's so good, like you level up again because now you judge. So maybe so it's a good question, et je pourrais jamais le dire. Je sais pas comment on dit ça. And I never. Camille, comment tu dis je pourrais jamais le dire? Je te demande de traduire. She say, why you say that? No, just translate. Ouais, je sais pas. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux dire, mais oui, yeah.
Okay, Alem, maybe you should do a little welcome freestyle or a little beat. The people in the chat are asking about it.
Do it.
Let's go. Your hand is in front. Ah,
Yeah.
Drink water. Drink water.
drink, please. Drink water, please. It's funny because in the World Beatbox Camp, I drink beer, I don't sleep, and it's funny because my masterclass is like, please sleep, drink water, but everybody see me like super beer, super diver, like it's 3 o'clock. But yes, drink water.
Another question
Yeah.
we got here. Yeah, super nice freestyle.
Super good,
Alem.
super cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the energy bringing to the chat.
Oh, I tried this, ZeDe. I'm sure you love it. Like I want you know this beat, the you remember this, huh? Ah, it's hard, you know the idea. With the hi-hat. Ah, it's hard.
Nice. You make the inward, outward hi-hat?
Yeah, like you.
Yeah.
This is the
Okay,
challenge.
crazy. Yeah. Nice, man.
It's hard.
We had a question. Which beatboxer do you guys really
Yeah.
want to see and get workshop from at the next?
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, man.
You can, I'm sure.
You do outward, inward?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah, out in.
okay. Yeah, I have. Okay.
No, merci.
Yeah, it's.
It's hard.
Oh,
La, la, yeah.
just
And
different sound.
Can you keep a long time like
It's hard.
it's hard to keep. Ah, you can.
I try to stretch my mouth when I get slower. Yeah. And try to focus on the hi-hats with the lips. It's
Yo,
strange.
ZeDe, is it only 2 hi-hats like?
Yeah.
It's why it's hard to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And the first hi-hat always goes out. So it's like.
And with the beat trap like
Yeah.
you can do that. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay,
For
guys.
me, the hi-hats is like, I
Guys.
love to use the hi-hats as, as the rhythm, as the tempo, and everything else will be added. The kick here, the snare there, but the hi-hats is always.
Exactly.
Okay, so you snare and kick on.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys,
What I'm trying
guys.
to do is to keep the hi-hats and the percussive thing and still breathe. And this
Yeah.
like second hi-hat, like, for example, But it's really difficult with those.
So guys, another question.
And that's very you.
And when you do this, you just think about the. You keep every time the in out. It's every time in out.
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
So
Well,
guys,
It's such a hypey thing. When you hear it
question
on from the
people in the
speakers,
chat.
it's really like, whoa.
Guys, a little question from the people in the chat. I see now I muted my microphone. I was like, guys, we have a question, I muted my microphone. So, so the question was, which beatboxer do you guys really want to see and get workshop from at the next World Beatbox Camp?
Sorry again?
So, which beatboxer would you want to see on next World Beatbox Camp to get workshops from? Like, who would you like?
20mate! No,
I would love to see a workshop from Michael Winslow, you know, because this is what my style I never had this style to have thousands of sounds, you know. I would like to understand how this guy created all this stuff, and I would like to improve in this spectrum of my beats.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. For me, it's like Killa Kella because I don't know anything about his history. You know how he started and what was his reasons to make these noises? How did he discover them? So for me, that's very interesting to hear. Definitely.
Of course.
He was,
and I received. Oh, sorry.
No. I was just saying Kella was ridiculous, and it's gonna be the same like with Razzle this year. It's gonna be lovely time, and he's gonna feel appreciated. So he's gonna be totally open to us.
For sure.
Yeah,
I received the message of Kenny Mohamed, and he say, "Whoa, why I'm not in the camp? Like, yo, man, I'm Kenny Mohamed," and you know Kenny Mohamed, like, "Oh, man," and I received this, and I say, "Yeah, okay, I can ask for Kenny Mohamed next year."
Oh, I would also love to get Kenny Mohamed.
Yeah, he won't. So he won't. I received the message. He won't. So.
But yeah.
Of course he can. Yeah, it's possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
Anyone else, guys, that you would
And
like?
You?
Maybe me, right? Maybe a little bit of workshops from me. Instead of being the bouncer at the door all the time, you know.
For the light.
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff to tell to all the beatboxers, so it would be nice to hear your workshop.
Oh yeah.
A lot of idea. In French, we have Kim. Kim do a super master class in French, and I'm sure in the camp it's gonna be super interesting to see Kim. And I don't know, but yeah.
We had him on Danish championships. He was there and he was also giving workshop, Kim, and it was a really cool workshop.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me look for another question. You go ahead, guys. Talk or beatbox a little bit while I look for a good question here.
Yo, Alem, nice poster on your door, bro.
Huh?
Nice poster on your door.
Yeah.
Oh, Beardy Man.
Like it's look, it's a big poster, you know, like it's look at the size of the poster. Good, huh?
A workshop from Beardy Man with his all his stuff. would be nice too.
Maybe without it.
Yeah.
And even without it. That's
Like
right.
two without it
place.
and the last with it. Oh.
Second place because Skiller win. Look.
Stolen. Hey, I have also second place one. Wait, it's not here. I also have a second place one.
The one is here. Yeah, the Skiller one is here and the second is here. Nice.
Both in the frame.
And where is your first?
Just here.
Wow.
Boom.
And this is a French championship. And for 20 mate, BMG keep.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, BMG take the 20
I
mate.
think for the tag teams they have to give 2.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
It's just a picture, like. But one is like, ooh, just and you win a microphone, a gold microphone, yeah.
Yes, I did.
And you just
ZeDe won golden microphone, yeah.
Yeah,
don't have-
the Bellatrix
you don't
and
have it?
under control.
Thank you, Dennis, for subscribing in the background. Yeah. So let's see if we have any more questions. We have like 10 minutes left, guys, on the stream, and then we will.
Hey, Alem, can you tell us, what was your first interaction with beatboxing? What was the first song or first thing that made you decide to be a beatboxer? What was this first, like, aha?
It's when I see I start to speak in English in pass. When I speak in English is like a present. So when
yes.
But I listen. I live in 1 hour to Lyon. Lyon is a big city in France, so I live in one hour, and I heard to this special day, the 21 June. It's a music ceremony. Do you have this? No.
Yeah.
20 June is like every year in France. You have a party in every in France, and you can play music for free on the street, because normally you can't, but this day everybody can play on the street. So this is a beautiful day.
Super cool.
This day you don't take money. Every musician play for free, and if you want to take your ball, go, you can. So in Lyon it's crazy because every street, everybody play rock, every musician is there, and I hear to a beatbox, because I beatbox for 1 year, and I hear, this is you can see a beatboxer in this street. And my brother told me, because I have a brother. So I go and I meet BMG for the first time, and Tico in the under control. So BMG and Tico are there, and yeah, it was crazy. Like I see a geek like me, like when I beatbox, I watch on the floor. I am just alone. And I see BMG do the same tricks, like he beatbox and he looked the floor like, and I watch me like, wow, it's crazy. These guys do a beatbox. Like I think about I'm alone, but no, I see this and Tico, and I remember this day. Yeah, of course. And I remember I asked when is the championship, the French championship? When is and Tico say, it's soon, it's like 3 months. Okay, cool. And do you think I can pass the elimination, Tico? And they say, no. And this is the best answer for me, because I go back in my house and I work so much for 3 months. And it's my first championship when ZeDe judge. And I pass the elimination. Yeah, like I pass and I do my first battle versus Mike Flo in under control, and I lose. It was my first, but yeah. yeah, it's the best response for me. Like, no, you can't. Wow, I go back in my home and say, I am not learning to pass. So walk now.
I remember this day, man, when Fire Bros came to me and he said, "You see this young guy there? You see this guy?" And then I see Alem, and he's like, "This guy will be very crazy in the future. He will be crazy guy." And he was a young Alem, like,
yeah.
you know. I was like, "Oh, okay." And then 2 years later, 3 years later, Alem crazy.
Yeah, I heard Firebrush talking about you. I met the guys in Paris and they were like, there's this young guy doing like a lot of beats and it's like, it's a little bit like you, but he's doing this and that.
It's why every beatboxer like Firebrush see me, because my job, I remember when I beatbox, I don't want to create some style when I start the beatbox, because if I create, I'm bad. So Firebrush, Mike Spawn can if he heard me, he can say, "Oh, it's not good because I want to create." So my beatbox is a little. But if I copy like a same break to Firebrush, I know Firebrush say, again, like, oh, this is my break, and you do a good break like me, and I do copy a lot. So it's why it's difficult to me to form my style, but it's good to the French beatboxer like, oh, Alem, yeah, Alem can do I remember rewind. Maybe you don't know this beatboxer, but so many French beatboxer I copy, and it's good because it's why Alem can copy everybody. So I start like this, and after I need found the skill, and it's the most difficult to find your style.
That's what we were saying in the beginning, right? That you start with imitating the other beatboxers. And
RoxorLoops, I remember you break RoxorLoops. I copy you too. the break like this, a little bit like this. You know this break. Like this, and I love it.
The triplets.
Yeah, the triplets. Look, it's what I do on stage now. You know, it's.
I know.
You know, yeah.
It's super Roxory.
Yeah, man.
And you, ZeDe, I want to know now. ZeDe and Skiller and you, yeah. Blady, how you start? When you start, what you feel? What
was the best feeling of beatboxing? The same question.
Yeah. I want to know now. The same question, yeah.
You know what? I had two experiences. First, I was in the music camp, but it was very like chill camp when I was like, I don't know, 12 years old, and I saw a guy with the mic doing 1, 2, and I had this like 1 second of like like this. You cannot explain it, but it was totally light, and I know that there was something connected with it, and I totally forgot it, and I remember it because when I was 14 years old, I walked to the club and there was my friend beatboxing, and he already had nice developed snare and a beautiful groove because he was a rapper. So it was really like with simple bass, but you go into the club, you're 14 and you see boom, ba, ba, dum, dum, ba, like really beautiful, simple thing, and everybody was like with the beatboxer. So everybody was enjoying the show and he was leading the show, you know, like saying something, yeah, you know what? The pa, tunes, pa. And the feeling that everybody are one with the beatboxer, with the performer, I was like, okay, I need to be the best with it. I need to do something. Like immediately, I was 14 years old, and I gotta be the best with my own thing. It was just so obvious. Okay, that's the shit. To make people feel so good. Like my biggest passion in beatboxing, that it's super easy to move people and really like create atmosphere, put them in the special place so they feel super good, you know, like really build this atmosphere and build it up, down, but also going into, you know, like more, you know, scary stuff, not so fast, but, you know, beautiful. Oh, and it always comes down to the first time I felt it. I always want to do it, like to, you know, have this wish that people gonna really, really have a good time.
Yeah, I think for me it's like at the start when I was listening to Razel a lot, and when I'm doing the old school beats of Razel, it's when I feel the most, you know, like then that's the beatbox feeling for me. When I do the old like the this kind of stuff, that's when I feel the most, you know.
But for sure, but for sure you feel the same when you hear ZeDe, because I think you're talking about the complete style and system. When you hear Razel, it's very complete. Everything is there, and ZeDe also have it, and Roxor have it, and Kella has it, and I think Birdieman have it, or almost have it, or he's super close because he's on that crazy, ridiculous level. And it's a couple of those guys, right, that you can just listen and you just understand the beauty and the groove and like depth, and they are just making something simple and you go just like super nerdy, like
All right, guys, I think we're gonna have to finish the show because it's already 9:05. It was a very big pleasure to have you all. And maybe just for the fans, we will do a last beatbox, all of us. Keep it short, like half a minute, 1 minute, just a little friendly beat, and then we're gonna say bye to the fans. So I will do it in the order that you're on my screen. We start with the Blady, if you're ready.
What?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Now the ZeDe is the second one on the screen.
Alem.
Yeah.
Next one on the screen is Killer.
Okay, 7.
Wow. Woo. Oh la la.
Beautiful sounds, beautiful sounds.
Yes, out, so out.
Next one on my screen is Alem.
Drink water, man.
Drink water. Drink water.
I need.
And the last one will be from me. So
Yes.
here we go.
Yeah.
Up, 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 yep. Up, 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 yep. There you
Clean.
go.
Nice, man.
Thank you
Clean.
guys for watching the stream. You guys stay on Skype for a little after talk, and we say goodbye to all the viewers. Thank you for watching us, and see you guys later. Take care. Peace. Bye bye. Say bye, guys.
Say bye, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, guys.
I do a picture.